so I've realized that I have never done a grocery haul video with you guys. So I just went to the grocery store. I figured this would be a great time to just kind of run through a little bit of the staples in my own personal diet. I don't have a huge variety in my diet, I'll be honest guys. I am a flexible dieter. I do coach that style with my athletes. However, me personally, I like the same foods the majority of the time. So my grocery haul isn't quite as extensive as you might see some other people's, but you'll still get a kind of an idea of what I like to put into my body, what helps me fuel my athletic performance and just my everyday life. So maybe this can kind of give you guys some ideas a little bit. Now, I do go out occasionally to eat, not very often. A lot of my repetitiveness in my meals comes from my days back with the Army, and also when I was going through my OCD, I got used to sticking to the same meals. But I do so now more so because it's easy, it's convenient, and it's sustainable for me. It might not be sustainable for you guys to eat the same things over and over each day. That's why nutrition is such an individualistic approach, right? What's important is that you're hitting your calories for the day, you're hitting your macros, and that you're enjoying what you are putting into your body, right? And it's helping fuel your goals, your athletic performance, your everyday living, things along those lines. So with that being said, we're gonna dive into a little bit of things that I like to have into my diet so that you guys get a little bit better of an idea. First and foremost, we start with breakfast. I have eggs. Now I do some whole eggs, and I also do egg whites in the mornings. I do kind of a mixture. I make like a spinach omelet with it. Spinach. I don't do a huge variety of greens in my diet. I do like broccoli, I do like Brussels sprouts, but spinach is kind of the main thing that I throw in everything because it's so easy, it's filled with tons of nutrients, and it doesn't take up a lot of volume, which for me, having to eat quite a bit throughout the day is very, very important for me to get the calories in, get the nutrients in I need, and do so without adding more volume to what I already have to go through, right? Now, I do 90-10 grass-fed beef. Just get this from Publix grocery store. There's nothing wrong with the meat from Publix grocery store, guys. You don't have to necessarily go organic. It's not bad if you do, but it's not that much better if you just want the regular meat. But I have been switching over to grass-fed lately because I find that it helps a little bit more with my digestion. I have a little bit of digestive issues that I deal with. Mostly it's because of the quantity of food that I have to eat. I try to keep my diet basic and simple so that it eliminates a lot of those kind of issues that I have with digestion and allows me to absorb more nutrients so I can grow. So there's that. What I've been doing a lot lately is putting beef broth or chicken broth on my rice and beef, or rice and chicken, things like that. Broth is so good, guys. It's good for your body, it's good for your bones, it helps with digestion. So give it a try. I do the unsalted because honestly, I get enough sodium in my diet throughout, so I don't want to go too overboard, right? I do about 4 grams of sodium a day. Now that's because I'm such an active person, right? The normal everyday person needs about 22 to 2,500 milligrams a day. Me personally, I do about 4,000 milligrams a day. But I lift weights, I'm active outside with my dog, I'm constantly on the move. So the next thing I like is jasmine rice. Jasmine rice I find is just so simple for me to get down in large quantities, right? You start having potatoes, oatmeal, things like that, it gets really, really bogged down. There's a lot of fiber, and fiber kind of is important, but it kind of can back you up if you have to eat large amounts of it too. So be careful with your fiber intake. I'd say about 15 grams per every 1,000 grams of calories you take in is kind of roughly a good estimate. 12 to 15 grams of fiber per 1,000. So try that out. Chicken is a huge staple in my diet. I don't really care about making it too fancy. I grill it up and I serve it. I use a lot of sriracha, I use a lot of like curry powder and red pepper flakes to season my dishes with and everything, and it seems to work for me. But frozen chicken breasts, kind of make them up by the bag so that they're ready for a couple meals over the next few days. So there's that. When it comes to fruit, guys, I like apples. I also do oranges in the morning as well, but apples are a huge staple for me. And when I usually have these is at night when I have my Greek yogurt. That's kind of like my sweet tooth snack for the night. It's great. I do plain Greek yogurt. The macros on this are really friendly. It's 0 fat, 9 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of protein per 1 cup. I usually do 1.5 to 2 cups a night as my final snack with my apple and either almonds or white chocolate chips, something to finish off some little extra added fat that I need for the day, and also just to satisfy my sweet tooth. Don't have a huge sweet tooth, but when it comes to stuff like this, I really like it. So some other things you see here, I had to get a new colander because I broke the other one. Don't ask me how it happened, but I broke it. So this isn't typically a daily or a weekly purchase at the grocery store for me, but it's here, so I figured I'd show you. Now, I do not take many supplements at all, or vitamins, because I get a lot of the stuff I need through the food and through the nutrition I have. The B vitamins through the red meat, vitamin C through the citrus, the fruit that I eat, calcium, vitamin D through the yogurt that I eat, things like that. So you don't have to go crazy having vitamins of, multivitamins or every different vitamin. Try to get as many as you can through the natural food that you eat on an everyday basis. But what I do like to take is I like to take glucosamine and chondroitin with MSM in it. That really has been helping my joints, the blood flow and everything, not waking up so stiff. I'm 33 now. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I know I'm not old. I'm not trying to say I'm old, but my body's been through hell, not only through the military, but the trauma I went through with my eating disorder and over-exercising years ago. So this is really playing a huge role in my recovery now, especially because I'm moving more heavier weights, powerlifting, things along those lines. And I also take omega-3 fish oil. I take about 1,000 milligrams a day, and it's just to help get those healthy fats in me, right? I mean, you get the fats from the whole eggs, the lean beef, right? Things along those lines, and just the incremental fats that are in our everyday food. But fish oil, EPA, and DHA are important for us to have in our body for our brain health, for everything that happens on a cellular level in our body. So make sure you're supplementing with those. Other sports supplements are all right, but be cautious of those, guys. Don't waste your money if you don't necessarily need them. Ask yourself, what are your goals? How much of a budget do you have to work with? Are you getting what you need from those supplements in other things that you're already eating? And basically, are you working hard enough to actually need the supplements? And that's the honest to God truth. I mean, most people out there are not working hard enough in the gym, putting in hours and hours and actually pushing the intensity to a point to where those supplements that you see at the GNC, Vitamin Shop, those kind of places are actually needed. So make sure you understand what your body needs for your particular goals at that time and what you're already getting from the foods that you're taking in. So thank you guys so much for checking out my grocery haul. I'm gonna make some food now because all this is making me hungry, and I'm gonna go train in a little bit. But you guys, I appreciate all your support. If you like this sort of vlog, the other content on my channel, the educational stuff, the gym footage, please like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it, and I will be back with you in a new video here pretty soon. Thank you guys so much.